Hi everyone, how are you? I ran out of time in the first video, so I've just left a second video to show you how to make the Powtoon. So I'm just going to press play to show you what we had made towards the end of the last video. So I'm just going to press play here. Okay. And I'll just play from the very start so that you guys can see it from the very start. Again, if you want to see it from the start, just make sure that the triangle is at the very start of each of the, well, I suppose they're called scenes or slides. So let's watch it the whole way through and let's press play. Okay, so guys, now I'm going to make a blank slide. This is the third blank slide, and this is going to be the last slide I'm going to show you guys, okay? So again, put the cursor back to the start. Now I'm going to stick with the blue theme because the blue theme was what I had been using in the first one. So I'm going to go to background, and I'm going to click blue. So let's go back down, all the way down to our colors, and my color was blue. It's just this one here. Okay, now let's say you didn't want to take that color. Let's say you wanted to create a scene, okay? You can also choose a location, okay? So I have already explained that my scene that I was creating was an office. So I'm going to have a look here to see if I can find something that looks like it's an office. So there are lots of different scenes here that you can choose from, but I'm going to choose this one here. Okay, now I need characters. So I'm going to click characters to insert a character. Again, we'll just scroll down until we find the characters that I have been using, and this is them here. So in this scene, I'm going to use Pierre. Now, do I want Pierre happy or hello or an idea, angry, sad, or typing? Well, I think I'm going to put Pierre as hello, and I'm going to put Pierre here. Now I can make him bigger if I want. Okay, or I can turn him around if I want as well. I'm going to turn him around. Now I'm going to choose Sarah. So let's see, where is Sarah? Sarah is here. Now, which type of Sarah do I want? I'm going to choose Sarah typing. And I'm going to make Sarah a little bit bigger. And I'm going to put her over here beside the computer. Now I have two Sarahs, so I can delete this Sarah because I clicked it twice. Now I'm going to make her a little bit bigger just so that she's kind of a similar size to Pierre. And you can move her maybe a little bit closer to the computer. Okay, so we have Sarah and we have Pierre. Now I suppose you need text and I suppose you need audio. So let's have a look and let's see how to do that. Well, if you wanted to include the text, you can click the T and you can click one of these boxes here. So add text, hello world. There's a lot of lovely little ones, or you can use a think bubble, or you can use the text bubble here, which they're quite cute, and it can look as if the text is coming out of the character's mouth. It does mean that then you have to write the text in the box. Okay, so it depends on whether you're making a very simple Powtoon or whether you're making a more difficult version. It depends on what you want to do. I have already written the script, and I have a Word document of the script that I was going to write for this video, and that is the script that I then give to my classes, and they can read the script and watch the video at the same time. It depends on what way you want to do it. Maybe let them listen to it first without the text and then show them the script afterwards, if it's a listening exercise for a TEFL class, or whatever the case may be. So for that reason, I'm not going to include the text in this for that reason. But, you know, you can include maybe one word or two words or whatever the case may be. Now, I'm just going to show you how to leave text. So I'm going to click on this button. This is my audio. Now I still have the song playing. The song that I inserted in the very first slide will still play throughout this slide unless I turn the sound down. So you can turn the sound down here. So I have effectively switched off the sound for this slide, and I want to add a voiceover. Now it could be worth noting, and I'm just going to show you here on my timeline, I'm going to press plus. Okay, the highest amount of seconds that you can have on a slide is 20. As you can see, it's telling me this here now. So it might be worth adding 20 seconds at the moment, because that's the maximum amount of time you can leave in a video or in a voice note. Okay, so if I leave a voice note here, it can only be 20 seconds. So in each slide, you can leave 20 seconds in each slide of audio. So I would advise you to maybe write the script first, think about what it is you want to say first, and it might take you a couple of attempts to say the piece in the 20 seconds. And that's worth noting because it leaves for less editing at the end if you know that each slide is 20 seconds long and each voice note can only be 20 seconds. So I'm just going to, I haven't actually made a script at the moment for this particular Powtoon. I'm just creating this Powtoon to show you how to use it. So I'm going to click add voiceover here. Now you can record, you can upload, but I'm just going to click record. Okay, now I have 20 seconds. Do I want it to be across the entire Powtoon or do I want it to be on the current slide? Well, I want this to be on the current slide. And again, I only have 20 seconds. So just to bear that in mind, I'm going to click start record and then I have 3 seconds to get myself ready before it will start recording. Okay. Hello, Sarah. How are you? I hope you are well. Oh, hello, Pierre. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. I click stop recording. I can listen to it if I want. Hello, Sarah. How are you? I hope you are well. Oh, hello, Pierre. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. Okay, and now I'm going to click save. Add record name. Well, I'm going to call this audio 1, just to save from confusion. Click save. And it should save now. So, as you can see, you now have 2 characters talking to each other in this scene. So I have turned down the music and I have the volume I can adjust here, or I can click play together. Now I don't want to play them together. Okay, now I'm going to put this back to the start. I'm going to put Sarah at the computer and I think, do you know what? I can maybe move Pierre out. Okay, and have Pierre come in a few seconds after Sarah is typing. Okay, we'll go back to the start and we'll play that back and show you guys how it looks. Hello, Sarah. How are you? I hope you are well. Oh, hello, Pierre. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. Now, so that whole scene is only 10 seconds because I only had 10 seconds of audio there to put in. So I'm just going to minimize it here on my timeline to bring it back down to 10 seconds. Okay, and I'm going to press this, put this back to the very, very start. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now, if you want, you can include more props maybe. If you want, you can include text boxes if you want, whichever it is that you want. And you can press plus to make a new slide. Or if you want, you can just duplicate this slide. Because, I mean, obviously, so here we can duplicate the slide because, I mean, obviously the second slide we will be continuing on the conversation with another 20 seconds in the second slide. But in the second slide, just remember to move Pierre back to the very start because he won't have been coming in on the second slide. He will have already been in the second slide. So I'll just play those 2 together for you so you can see how that could work. Okay. So again, I'm just putting the cursor back here. Let's have a look. Hello, Sarah. How are you? I hope you are well. Oh, hello, Pierre. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. Hello, Sarah. How are you? I hope you are well. Now, In the second slide, because I have duplicated it, so in the second slide now you're going to need to maybe delete the audio for the second slide, and you can include your own audio for the second slide. Okay, so all I've done here in the second slide is I've clicked the audio button and I deleted the audio. So the audio is in the first slide here. We have the audio here. Okay, the two audios. Whereas now in the second slide, I duplicated it, but I have now deleted the audio for the second slide because I might want to leave a second bit of text here. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the first slide for a second because I just want to add one more second. I noticed that I had cut myself off there. Okay, so the seconds are important. Let's just play that through again.
Hello, Sarah. How are you? I hope you are well. Oh, hello, Pierre. How are you today? I'm good, thank you.
And as you can see in the second slide, we have just seamlessly moved on to a new scene where both characters are at the start of the scene and the audio is gone. So I suppose in this scene, you could leave another audio for yourself if you wanted to. So you can click voiceover, click record, click current slide. Again, you have 20 seconds and you can start recording. Okay, so let's start recording. Hi, Sarah. I had an idea about the business meeting next week. I was wondering if you would like to talk about it? Oh, great, Pierre. That would be wonderful. Thank you. Stop record. I can listen to it again, or I can save it. Well, I'm perfectly happy with that. I'm going to call this audio 2. Now, in this audio, Pierre has had an idea. So I might want to use the idea prop for that one. When the audio saves, I'm going to go and look for the idea prop. Now just click props here. And again, we're just waiting for the audio to save. So guys, that's an example of how you can add scenes to your audio. And there are the two scenes. So again, I have turned the music down, I have the audio up, and we can just press X. So I'm just going to go looking. I think it was in the business slide. I'm just going to go looking for my, here it is, my idea bubble, because Pierre had an idea. And as they do in cartoons, maybe they might like to have an idea bubble above their head. You see, you can have fun with it, and if you do this in class, you can have a lot of fun with it, really. So there's the idea bubble above Pierre's head, and you can move the idea bubble from whatever point. Again, you can move that up or down or wherever you want. Okay, so let's play that back and let's see.
Hi, Sarah. I had an idea about the business meeting next week. I was wondering if you would like...
Now I need to make more seconds here because my audio goes over the 10 seconds. So I've given myself 13 seconds there now, so we'll just play it back and see how that works.
Hi, Sarah. I had an idea about the business meeting next week. I was wondering if you would like to talk about it? Oh, great, Pierre. That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. Now, lastly, guys, I'm going to show you how to make the end slide. So we'll go to background. I'm just going to go back again. I'm going to pick my blue background again because it all ties in quite nicely. Color backgrounds, blue background, and I'm going to click blank slide and blue background. Okay. Now I'm going to tick text for text. I'm going to include add title here, and I'm just going to click the end. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to type the end. And again, I'm going to put that in my fonts, comic. And finally, if you want to include your music here again, you can just put it up here. Okay, and you can add whatever you want prop-wise here. So I'm just going to play that through for you guys now from the start.